What is going on? Darth Stix, and today we are going to do the week 65 update. Recording this a couple days early because we have enough materials to get Sith Marauder and a couple other things done, so I wanted to go through those. And then there'll be a second part to this, be the same video. We're just showing the actual week 65 update, so we can go through. We are going to Relic Sith Marauder. We'll put as much Relic material as we have right now on him, which is not much. And we are going to finish off our Grand Admiral Thrawn here. And there we go. He is to 6. So that completes Grand Admiral Thrawn. Done with that one. Gat. That's why I'm going to start calling him Gat, but not really. Grand Admiral Thrawn or Thrawn. And there we go. So he's at 6. We do need to put some more abilities on some of these people and probably some Zetas and stuff maybe on some of these. But right now, Director Krennic going to 12. He will be our last Relic on the account, hopefully. Hopefully. And we're going to put Gear 12 on C3PO as well. If you watch that video, we did finish off C3PO to 7 stars just this last week, so really happy about that. So Relic 1 here on Sith Marauder, and that is where we're going to finish because we do not have enough materials for anything right now. So the next few days, next couple days, we'll be able to hopefully get enough materials to get him up and going a little bit further. And there we go on that. So we are going to go through, and this is what we're farming there, and we're working on our Old Republic and Mandalorians still. We are going to take Jango up, and we're actually going to take him up again. So there we go. Pretty happy with that because we do have a Crate Dragon raid coming up pretty quick, and I want to get a little bit more damage out of that team if I can. Our goal is to get 500,000 damage on our personal reward track here by mid-June. I think we'll be able to do that. We should be able to put some of these. We probably will apply this Zeta at some point on Darth Sidious. I think it'll be useful for the event for the seat unlock. So we probably will do that. We'll probably look at Vader and a couple of the other characters that are needed for that event. So we will go through those, fine-tooth comb, double-check our mods on everybody, and kind of go through that. And here, yeah, we'll go ahead and buy those stun guns, sure. Just so we can. What else do we need? Do we need those silly? What do we need? Got stun cuffs. Got those. Oh, do we need we need some of those. Only have 5 of those. That's what we need. So we'll go here and hit a node real fast and get some of those. None of these nodes are great, actually. Probably find a better one. Yeah, I think we just need a few. So we got none. Perfect. Perfection. There we go. Okay. We got enough now. All right. There we go. A silly little piece, but we've been trying to get a lot of Relic material, so that is why we didn't have any of that going on. Zalbar there, and looks like we need one more thing. We will go ahead and apply some of these Omegas that we didn't apply before. They are pretty useful since we're using Zalbar and Mission together in this raid. Yeah, it's definitely going to help us. And I think we will probably apply the Zetas at some point, but not right this second. Definitely. So that is, we want to get everybody to 12 on both of those teams, and then we'll probably Relic up a few of those characters. Jango has to go to Relic 7 for JMK, so we'll see. We may put him just to 5, probably all of them to 5 for right now, and call that good. So you can see some of our Relic things that we want to do after C. Would like to get our Treya team and kind of that stuff up and running, and then finish off Dark Trooper and those as well. And then Darth Revan, of course, we want to go ahead and put together a team to finish that off. And then Malik. So a lot of people have been asking kind of where we're going with the account. And I think what I would like to do is go ahead and go all the way to Malik. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to go. We are going to finish off a couple of these pieces real quick. Just getting the basics done. We're not going to do the reinforcement because we never really call it as a reinforcement. So, and Xanadu Blood, just a few of these. Since we have some materials, we'll go ahead and put them on this fleet and make it a little bit better. Yeah, we'll go ahead and apply that one. But yeah, so anyways, we want to go, really we want to go Jedi Knight Luke probably is what I'm thinking. So if we're going to do that, our options after that would be we could go Jabba, or we could go Jedi Master Luke, which if we're going to do that, then we need like Jedi Training Rey and a couple other things. So I want to look at those requirements a little bit more. I think Jabba might be more beneficial, but of course it is going to take a little longer because we've got some non-accelerated farms in that journey. But with Jedi Knight Luke doing that, you know, we're going to have to bring up Han's Millennium Falcon and it's either Biggs or Wedge. I can't remember which one is in that event, but one of those is in there. So we want to build out the Rebel fleet anyways. And so that will give us a couple of those. We build out a couple more for the Chimera event, and we could get the Chimera since we do have Thrawn at 6. I mean, that would make sense to get that ship as well, just to have. And, you know, we're just building out these capital ships, but we don't have full fleets to put with them. So got the home one. I probably do need to get Admiral Akbar there to a little bit higher level if we are going to build out the fleet here. But I think, yeah, so Ghost and then Phantom are going to be needed for the Chimera event. And then if we have Han's Millennium Falcon, Biggs or Wedge, and we could build out a couple, you know, I forget how many are needed for that Chimera event. But we can definitely do it. We've got plenty at 7 stars, working on Rebel Y-Wing, working on TIE Defender right now for our Empire fleet, and need to get a couple of those. Once we get a couple more ships finished, we can move on to some other ones. And here is our part 2 of the event, of the actual week 65 update. This is the normal day that I record. So we get Nihilus here, another star on him. Characters are moving right along. We want to finish off that Mara Jade, Nihilus, Juhani, Basilishan Fallen, and then Droideka we're farming for the Xanadu Blood, and then Grief Karga for the Rebel Y-Wing, and Canderous as we can pick him up. Right now we are going to be focusing on relic materials, signal data, and everything else. So we're going to take him to Relic 2, hoping at least to get 3, and I think that is totally doable with what we've got right now. Yes, there we go. And maybe we can get to 5. It's kind of the hope here, but I don't think so. We can get to 4 though, so that's good. And let's see how close we are to 5. I think we can do it. Oh, okay. Well, we will hopefully finish them off next week. I got to calculate how much of all the signal data we need, how much, and then how much of the relic materials we're going to need for that. I know bronzium wiring and carbonite circuit boards, definitely going to need a lot more of those. And then I think the electrium is the other thing we're going to be kind of low on, but we might be able to get close. We will see, and we're going to put a couple more pieces of gear here on Director Krennic. We actually have that full piece. That's cool. So yeah, we've just got right side pieces on him, and he's just missing. He's missing several things for each of them. So we'll work on that. And furnaces, and we need shock, stun cuffs, and we do have the finishing piece on that, the injector, but we need whatever that other piece was. So There we go. And yeah, you can see we made some progress on those. And I think, I mean, I've been pretty happy with the progress we've made getting the Mando and Old Republic. I think, you know, if I was to make a guide, I would probably say those are the two teams that go out first, since you're going to go for executor requirements in an early account. To get those extra fleet shards, I would definitely say get, you know, that bounty hunter fleet or Mandos is pretty decent, can do pretty decent damage. And then, yeah, Old Republic, I definitely think Jedi Knight Revan is really, really good. You can see, get a little bit closer on them. But yeah, getting everybody to gear 12 on that, and then get some more relics on those teams. We are kind of making a mismatch there on that Mando team, but because they're not really all Mandos, and two of them are actually Hutt Cartel is the only reason they're eligible. But I think it makes a nice team there. And yeah, so making good progress here. So Sith Eternal Emperor, you can see, and yeah, I do want to talk a little bit about our requirements. So we are going to go, of course, a Darth Revan is definitely going to be the next kind of journey guide we go on, I think. Kind of work towards those requirements. Got to farm up. So we need 3 more characters to 7 stars, but we are farming those. And then I think we're going to go, I think Jedi Knight Luke, like we've got pretty much everything except for Han Solo. We need Lando, and we need some Rolo shards, but we're pretty close. And then we just need to get everybody to Relic 3. So I think that is a pretty doable thing, but we are going to do some, after we finish C, I want to get some other tunes up and running, get some more squads built out. So we are going to spend some time balancing that. But as you can see, Malak, we should be good to go on Malak. And I think that's where we're going to go as well, probably next after Darth Revan and some balancing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this update. You can see where we're at in fleet and everything. If you guys did, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.